Okay, so here's the continuation of this problem. I started it in a previous video. If you're jumping in now, I suggest you go back and watch the previous video. So we have this secant t evaluated from pi over 4 to tan inverse of e. And I'm going to multiply by -1 here, minus the integral pi over 4 tan inverse of e minus cosecant squared t minus cosecant t cotangent t all over cosecant t plus cotangent t dt. So now we get to substitute in our u and du values we found in the last video. So we have secant t pi over 4 tan inverse of e minus the integral of du over u, our favorite integral. And, well, one of our favorite integrals, an easy one to evaluate. Now we've got to find the new limits of integration here. So we have cosecant pi over 4 plus cotangent pi over 4. I'm going to simplify these out all at once at the end. And, oh boy, cosecant tan inverse of e plus cotangent of tan inverse of e. And it looks like it's a good time to simplify these things. So, we get to draw a right triangle here. Here's theta. We have tan inverse of e is the common thing that's all up here. So tan inverse of e is the rise over the run, and this is the square root of 1 plus e squared. Okay, so tan inverse of e is simply, well, we have to evaluate that later, but cosecant of tan inverse of e is the hypotenuse over the opposite. So we have, I've got to extend my canvas again, hang on. Here we go. So we have secant of tan inverse of e minus secant of pi over 4 minus, this is the first piece, minus this integral, which cosecant of pi over 4 is going to be square root of 2, and this is, okay, sorry about that, I want to make sure I didn't mess up. That's secant of, or cosecant of pi over 4 plus cotangent of pi over 4 is square root 2 plus 1. This is going to be cosecant of tan inverse of e is going to be hypotenuse over the opposite, which would be the square root of 1 plus e squared over e plus simply 1 over e, because the inverse function, or the cofunction. So, and this is du over u. So now we get to evaluate this. Secant of tan inverse of e is is r over x, so we get square root of 1 plus e squared over 1 minus secant of pi over 4 is square root 2 minus natural log of u evaluated from square root 2 plus 1 to square root of 1 plus e squared over e plus 1 over e. This is an e. So, square root 1 plus e squared minus, we're on the home stretch, square root 2 minus natural log of the absolute value of square root of 1 plus e squared plus 1 over e minus natural log of square root 2 plus 1. So we get square root 1 plus e squared minus square root 2 minus the natural log of the absolute value of square root, I'm rewriting this, 1 plus e squared plus 1 absolute minus ln e minus, actually this is plus, ln square root 2 plus 1. So we now have square root 1 plus e squared minus square root 2. This simply goes to 1. So plus 1, because of the negative here, minus natural log square root of 1 plus e squared plus 1 plus natural log square root 2 plus 1. Now, when you plug this into your calculator, it should come out to about 2.003.